In today's practical, we are going to study of soil sample for their texture, type and pH. For that, we have certain requirements. So here we have collected soil sample from different locality. This you can see here, this is beach soil. This one is garden soil. And this is roadside soil. So firstly, we are going to see the texture and type of these given soil sample which we have taken from different locality. So here we have taken 3 measuring cylinder for 3 soil sample. So here you can see I have written this is A, B and C. So here I am taking measuring cylinder of 250 milli. So firstly, here I am taking soil sample which I have collected from beach soil. So what you have to do, here firstly I will add 200 milli of water. So firstly add 200 milli of water. Yes, till here. And now I will add 50 gram of soil. This is beach soil. The same way, here in another measuring cylinder, again I am taking 200 milli of water. And here I am adding, this is garden soil, clayey soil. Okay. Now in third measuring cylinder, again here I am adding 200 milli of water. And then 50 gram of soil, this is roadside soil. Cover the lid and mix it well. Okay. Same way we are doing with all these samples. Now allow it to settle for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so we will wait for 10 to 15 minutes, and by the time here, let's see the texture of the soil sample. So let's see here, these are the 3 soil sample. Now here we are going to see the texture. Okay, so if you take the soil, you can feel it. Okay, its texture is fine texture. This one is roadside soil, it is loamy soil. Okay, so commonly it is seen in valleys or flat areas. Okay, around the river, stream or roadside also you will get this soil. So here its texture is coarse. You can see different types of small and big particles are also seen here in this soil. This one is garden soil. Okay, so the texture you can see, this is clayey texture, commonly seen in garden areas or in urban side or rural areas. We will easily find this soil. If you see this one is beach soil. Yes, so in all these soil here, the percentage of sand, silt and clay is found in different proportion, in different ratio. Yes, so in sandy soil, the percentage of sand will be always more, that is 80 to 100% sand will be found where in sandy soil. 80 to 100% sand, 0 to 10% silt and 0 to 10% clay. In this we can see here, this sandy soil, here almost 100% sand. Okay, or you can say 95% sand, few percent silt or clay, and 0% clay. See, yes. Loamy soil or roadside soil, here the percentage of sand, silt and clay, if you will see, then 25 to 50% sand, yes, and 20 to 50% silt and 10 to 30% clay. Whereas in garden soil, that is clay soil, 60 to 100% clay, 0 to 20% silt and 0 to 20% sand is found. Yes, so in this way, here in these all soil sample, you can see the texture, that is, this is coarse, this is fine, coarse, and this is clay texture. Yes, and percentage of sand is always more in sandy soil. In loamy soil, the percentage of sand will be 50% almost, silt 50% and percentage of clay always 10 to 30%, whereas in clay soil always the percentage of clay will be more. So this is the texture, and now if you will see the type. So here you can see, now here different soil particles are settled. Soil particles, just a large one, okay, or fine or coarse, all kind of particles are settled here, okay. At the top layer you can see humus is also seen, okay. So approximately ratio you can easily observe in the measuring cylinder. This is sandy soil. Yes, in sandy soil the percentage of sand is here around almost 90%, 95% sand you can found, and 10% silt and 0% clay. Yes, and here this is clay soil. Yes, you can see here in clay soil almost 80% clay and other particles also settled here, that is large particle here, silt and sand, that is in 20%. Here this is loamy soil, where you can see 50% almost sand, around 30% silt and 20% clay is seen. Okay, so in this way we have studied about the soil texture, here texture, and here soil type. Sample A type is, it is sandy soil, Sample B, the type is clay soil, because percentage of clay is more. Why it is sandy? Percentage of sand is more, sandy soil. Clay soil, percentage of clay is more. Your sample C, that is loamy soil, where the percentage of clay will be always less than the percentage of sand and silt. So sand and silt will be always more in loamy soil and clay will be less. So in this way we have studied about the texture and type of soil sample which we have collected from different locality. So this is the first part of our practical. You can see the color of the soil sample. Here this is beach soil. So beach soil, the color is little greyish. Yes, greyish color, beach soil. Fine. The other one, this is loamy soil. The color is little brackish. Yes, little brackish. Whereas the clay soil, what is the color? It is brown color. Yes, so in this way we can easily find the color, texture and type. Sandy soil, loamy soil and clay soil. So in our observation, here we have measured the thickness of different layers according to the different size soil particles. From top to bottom, if you will see, the soil particles are separated in different layer according to their size. Yes, and the layers are some are coarse, fine or silt or clay, that is found here. So here with our this experiment, here we are calculating the approx percentage of sand, silt and clay in each type of soil sample which we have collected from different locality, and in our result, here this is your result, here you have to write like crop field or garden soil. Garden soil is brown in color, texture is clay, percentage of sand in garden soil, that is 5% sand, 5% silt and 90% clay, and the type of soil is clay. Whereas roadside, blackish grey, texture is loamy, percentage of sand 30%, silt 40% and percentage of clay 30%, type is loamy. And we have taken this beach soil where the percentage is 90% sand, 10% silt and 0% clay. So this is our reading. Whatever sample you have collected, you have to write that reading of that sample. Now the second part of our practical. Now after texture and type, we are going to study the pH of the soil sample. So what is pH? pH means what? Power of hydrogen. Yes? pH is what? Power of hydrogen. So we are going to find the power of hydrogen in this given soil sample which we have collected here. Again we are going to use this beach soil, garden soil and roadside soil. And for that, again let's see the requirements. To find the pH of the soil sample, again we are taking different soil sample. So here I am taking here 3 beakers for sample A, sample B and sample C. In first beaker, here I am taking beach soil. Take some soil and add water to it. This is our sample A. Now in beaker B, here I am taking this other sample. This garden soil. Take soil sample and add water to it. So our sample B is ready. This is roadside soil. Okay, and add again water to it. So now our soil samples are ready. Along with that, here I am taking universal indicator. Yes. So in this beaker, I have taken universal indicator. On this bottle, you can see here one chart is there. This is pH chart. Okay. So why we are finding pH? pH is what? To find the acidity power of hydrogen, and with that you can easily find the acidity or basicity of the soil sample. If suppose pH is 7, then it will be neutral. If pH is less than 7, it will be acidic. pH more than 7, it will be basic. So here you can see in this pH chart, here different colors are seen. Yes, 7, pH 7. So this is light green. If it will come, it means pH is 7, that will be neutral. If pH is less than 7, here you can see yellow, orange, red color. Less than 7, it means acidic, and if more than 7, that will be alkaline. So we will use this pH chart to find the pH. So let's start. Also we require test tubes. Yes, these are the test tubes. Take different droppers. It should not mix. Okay, mix the sample well. Now here, take clean test tube. Add sample A. And then here I am adding 2 drops of universal indicator to it. and see the color change. Now match this color with the pH chart. What is the pH here?
8.
This is 8.5?
7.7.
7.5. Yes? 7.5 it is. So it means it is alkaline. Alkaline in nature. So this is a sample A reading. And other test tube, you have to take sample B. Okay. Sample B. Again add 2 drops of indicator and see the color change. What is the reading?
8.5.
8.5? Okay. 8.5, it is more alkaline than sample A. And the test tube, here I am taking roadside. Sample C, add indicator to it. Observe in color change.
4.
4 it is?
Yes,
Or 5?
No, 4. 4.0. 5.0. 5.0. 4.
I can say it is
4.5.
5.0.
Yeah.
Yes? 5.0 pH, it means it is acidic. Yes? So in this way you can see sample A reading is 7.5, alkaline in nature, slightly alkaline. Sample B pH is 8.5, it is more alkaline than sample A, 8.5 reading, and sample C is 5.0, that is acidic in nature. So in this way you can find the pH. Now what is your observation here? If you see, the observation is what? Change in color. Yes? Change in color. So pH value between 6.5 to 7.5, that is what? Near to neutral. 7.5 is near to neutral. 8.5 it is more alkaline. This is 5.0 and this is acidic. Yes, and if suppose extremely acidic, the pH value will be always less than 4. Extremely acidic, that will be dark red. Yes. So in this way we have completed with the soil sample for the texture, type and pH. So now this is your result. Here in this way you have to write sample A, B, C, and whatever pH here you are getting, that you have to write your reading. And along with that, these are the question answers. So now in this way we have completed this our experiment where we had done with the soil sample, texture, type, and with this sample pH, and here this is our reading where we had seen acidic or alkaline. Yes? Clear? And now you all have to take test tubes and perform the experiment. Do one by one, show your reading. Show beta. Very good. Which one is acidic? Which one is acetate?
This is acid.
Good. Which is more alkaline? This one.